Hey guys, it's Bree, and today I'm going to be doing my December wrap-up. I ended up only reading 6 books in December, and all of them were in the first 2 weeks. I didn't read anything once the holidays hit. Too much going on with family events and all of that, you know how it goes. So let's jump right into it. The first book I finished, I already put a review up for. I'll link the full review down below. But it was Girls of Paper and Fire. I gave this 2 stars. 2. It follows, what is her name? I already forgot. Lay is a paper girl. Paper girls are, so I should probably actually go over the cast of people first. So the lowest ranking people are fully human. They are called paper. Then you have
Moon? Who's next? Moon or Steel? Moon or Steel? I don't know. I don't care. I don't know and I don't care. I didn't like this book.
After paper, you have steel, which are a mix of part demon, which is animal traits, and human traits. And then after that is moon, which is fully demon. They're animals. I picture Zootopia the entire time, which makes the relationships a little bit hard to picture. Actually, a lot hard to picture. And Lay is chosen as one of the 8 paper girls, given as basically a concubine each year to the Moon King. There's a lot of sexual assault triggers. I didn't like this one. I couldn't get into the story, didn't care about the characters. I wanted to like this one a lot. I like the idea of it, and I wish it had been a standalone, and there just was a lot of issues. I'll link my full review down below. I just didn't enjoy it. But I am in the minority, so. Let's see, after that one, I finished my reread of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. This is actually the first Harry Potter book I read as a kid. I did not read them in order. My 4th grade class read this together. This was my 3rd time reading through it. I loved it. I still cried, of course, at the very end, but this is definitely, I think, my favorite Harry Potter book for sure. Of course, I gave it 5 stars. And then after that, I read For Better and Worse, which follows a lawyer couple after they find out the principal of their son's school is a child molester and their son may indeed be a victim. They plot the perfect murder. I gave this one 4 stars. I enjoyed it. There, of course, were ethical issues and you could have a lot of debates about it. And at times it was a little unrealistic and underdeveloped. But if you're just looking for something to speed through really quickly, I definitely recommend this as like a vacation book. You go through it super fast. This was pretty good. 4 stars. I can recommend it. After that one, I actually read a book on my Kindle. It was called Letters from Father Christmas. This is...
Whoa, focus. It's too pale. It's too pale. There's the cover. Focus on me again.
So Letters from Father Christmas is a collection of letters, and it spans a total of how many years? I think it's like 20 years. J.R.R. Tolkien wrote his children, he had 4 children I believe, letters every Christmas as Father Christmas and a polar bear, and they're writing letters back and forth. They're very cute. This is a collection of the letters that he wrote to them with the illustrations, and you can see the handwritten letter. I definitely recommend reading this if you do choose to get an ebook version with color. The illustrations were so cool, and I would love to like start this as a tradition with like my own family, or like during Christmas time you read the kids a letter each night or something. It was a very cool idea and I really enjoyed it. It definitely got me more in the holiday spirit than I was. I gave it 4 stars. I wanted more. Like, you don't get the kids' letters back, so sometimes you're not entirely sure what he's talking about. But it was enjoyable. After that, I read probably one of the weirdest books I've read this year, which is 9 Perfect Strangers by Liane Moriarty. I gave this one 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. I'm not going to give too much of a description because I think it's best to go into this one a little bit blind. Literally the title tells you everything. It's 9 total strangers. I mean, they're not all complete strangers to each other. There's 1 couple and then 1 family of 3 in here, so not everybody is complete strangers. But they all end up at this health resort, and they're all trying to escape different things in their lives, from a divorce, marital problems, death of a child, things like that. It's a tanking career, and they all go here to try and recharge, and then just mayhem occurs, and it's halfway through this book, it's halfway, and everything just, it goes nuts. I really enjoyed it. It was not what I was expecting. I've read Big Little Lies by Liane Moriarty before, This had definitely a similar writing style, of course, but it was totally different, unexpected. I really enjoyed it. After that one, and then the last book I read in December was No Exit by Taylor Adams. This follows, what is the girl's name? A girl named Darby. She is a college student in Colorado, I believe, and she gets a call that her mother is dying from cancer and she has to rush home to Utah. She is driving when a blizzard hits and she gets stuck at a rest stop, and then everything goes to hell. So basically there is an abducted child at this rest stop. You don't know who you can trust. She's trying to save this kid, and it's just super, super fast. I read it in 2 hours, I think. It was insane. I just sat down, started reading, thought it would take me the weekend if you watched That Friday Reads, and then I was just sitting super forward in my chair, just reading through as fast as I could, and it was great if you're looking for a thriller that you're just like, how does this keep happening? Is it realistic? No. Is it entertaining? Absolutely. I gave it 4 stars. I enjoyed it. So these are, let's see if I can stack them. It's not too bad this month. Put the Kindle on top. These are the 6 books I read in December. A little bit of a slower reading month, but I actually enjoyed almost all of them except for this one. I didn't enjoy this one. Yeah, so those are my 6 books. And let me know if you've read any of them, if you like any of them, if you hate any of them. I'm curious to see how you feel about all the books. And I will see you guys in my next video. Happy reading. Bye.